And I gotta ask you, looking at a couple photos, the guitars that you have, some of them look pretty gnarly, and the designs you have are pretty interesting. Is that like
we actually make these in the basement ourselves?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
These all by hand in my garage.
There's children in the basement.
I keep children working. They work for My Little Ponies. I cut the hair off and donated it. But no, these are made by Minreg, which is a company that's been around like about 7 years, I think. This design came out 2 years ago, and I was the first guy to pick them up. So at this point, I think there's only like 11 of them out.
Oh wow!
And you only really see a couple here and there.
Yeah.
This one is prototype, so it's kind of just this is a one-off. The other one I have was number 2, which they kept number 1 for the factory. But then I got number 2, and then Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria has number 3 and 4.
Oh wow!
And the one that I have, number 2, he used on his No World for Tomorrow album.
Yeah.
And that's where he decided, oh, I like this guitar. He said, I want one, but I don't want all this stuff on it. Because the other one I have has all those Egyptian markings, and there's an Anubis on the neck. And
okay.
he says, I really like the guitar, but can I get one with my band logo on it instead? I'm like, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was more than happy to get the phone call. They said, so we've got this Medusa. I know you guys were, really interested. I'm like, hell yes, send it now. Because we walked up and saw number 1 hanging on the stand. We just walked by at NAMM, we're just do, and I said, what's this? And there's a sold sign on it. And we start talking. I'm like, what do you mean sold? What do you mean sold? How can it be sold? It's not gone. It can't be sold. And he's like, it's sold. Come to find out, it wasn't sold. That was just number 1, and it's not for sale.
Oh, okay.
So there was the only one that they had at the time. And then they built the second one, which is my other one, which has a broken string. The second would be in my hands.
Oh, okay.
And then this guy was the prototype made for the import models. So this has been around the world, sent off to the east to get studied and measured, and then sent back to just sit and chill.
Are they a lot heavier, or are they same weight?
They're chambered out. I mean, they're kind of heavy, I guess, but no heavier than Les Paul. Probably less. I'd say Les Paul's a little heavier.
Wow.
They at least certainly feel
Les
more
Paul's
dense.
like playing a bowling ball. They're brutal.
The flame guitar that I have, the Inferno, it's got the broken glass all over it.
Oh, okay.
That one's heavy. But that's because it's got 2 pounds of glass on the front.
Touche.
Right. So you've got a 9-10 pound guitar with 2 pounds of glass, and it's just all of a sudden kind of heavy. These guys aren't bad though. All this is chambered. This section down here is chambered out. These guys are chambered here and here, I believe. Something like that. I seen one cross section of these one time and went, oh, you guys work hard at what you do. Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can smuggle drugs on tour. That's what's going on. That's the back opens up. That's what he's not telling you. There's little compartments in there, and you can.
That's where I keep my goods.
Yeah.
It's actually every time you hit the strings, there's like this vapor that comes out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little squirt
basically
right here. You can't see it from where you're at, but
the top horn is awfully close to your face while you're playing, and so he's just genius.
I did see a guitar one time that had the transparent body, but it was hollow, completely hollow, and filled with liquor.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, and the guy had a hose.
That's my kind of guitar.
I was trying to figure it out. It wound up reminding me of the.
It wound up on that milk commercial where it wound up.
Yeah, white gold.
But the thing is, the guy who made it, it was a homemade job, so it wasn't really like the white gold was like a hand blown guitar, glass guitar, whereas this guy just was like, I need whiskey in my fiddle.
Now, that's perfect pitch.
It was,
This guy's obviously got taste.
that guy's dedicated to 2 things: guitars and alcohol.
The best musicians are mostly dedicated to those 2 things.
What else is there?
Yeah, touche. So back to the show. You guys, I mean, obviously, playing shows for a while, but do you get into a different mental state, like if you're playing like a Battle of Bands kind of show, or
I don't.
anything? It's
I
pretty
think I
much
can
the
only speak
same.
for myself on that one, but I don't.
Yeah,
No?
every show is.
Every show is Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Every show that we play is we play the hardest that we can play. You know what I mean? We play the best that we can play. So when we go into a Battle of the Bands, we don't really go, okay guys, it's time to bring the A game, because every day we walk into the club, we go, it's time to bring the A game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true.
So we look at it differently now. We just hope that everybody's going to be like that the competition isn't going to keep people from being like friendly and civil.
Touche.
That's the one thing I notice about competitions is that some people don't realize that you can totally be cool with each other and enjoy and respect each other's music
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and still be in a competition.
Yeah.
So it's as long as we don't have the guys, you watch them in the back and they're like.
Yeah. All the other shows have been like super chill.
Nice.
And
It's great.
like a couple other ones, like the previous one was all metal, and all those guys already knew each other, and it was pretty much actually like 3 of the bands have swapped members,
and stuff, yeah.
so it was just like it was a
calm
family
and down.
reunion.
Yeah, sure. It's great though. If you can get that kind of camaraderie, I mean, we're all in the trenches out there, and you have to approach it accordingly. You just have to bring your A game every single time. Are you a baseball fan?
Yeah.
A little bit? Alright, so Mickey Mantle asked Joe DiMaggio one time, how come you go out there every single game and just give it everything you have? Don't you ever need a rest? And DiMaggio answers, he says, there might be one person inside of that crowd who's never seen me play.
Yep.
That's exactly it. That's the outlook on it. It's, and you have to keep that together, and you have to keep it, keep yourself approachable by not just people, but the other bands too. I mean, these guys are out here, they're lugging their gear up and down stairs, they're doing it just as much as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. You
Everyone's
gotta,
there for the same reason.
absolutely.
Definitely. No, are you guys familiar with any of the other bands on the lineup?
I don't even know who else is on the line.
There's Sour Diesel and Grey Atlas is the other one.
I feel like a douche, I don't know either one.
I know Sour Diesel, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know one of the guys in the band, Doug.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, that was weird. I looked at the bill and I'm like, oh hey, we've been talking about playing a show together for like a year. It's kind of an ironic way to do the first one, but all right.
Yeah, definitely.
That's great.
And you plan on entering the guitar competition?
Yeah, somebody called me this morning about that and kind of broke it down to me. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Might as well. It's fun. See if I can track down some interesting stuff to work with.
Yeah.
Because I guess they're not gonna know can music. They're just gonna do like a single guitars,
Okay.
which is cool. But I like to groove on a groove.
Yeah,
So instead, I have to rethink how I would do it.
definitely.
So I was like gonna go, okay, well yeah, if you give me a beat or a chord or a sound or just kick a dog the same way a couple times, like I can do something to it. But if I'm going out there by myself, it's a completely different approach.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be able to get away with like walking through these just sweet little single notes type stuff. I'm gonna have to actually start filling some sound.
That's true. Yeah. You gotta come on strong.
Yeah, very much so. So I'm not gonna get away with a little jazzy.
I say you
jazzy
grab your bell
number.
bottoms, man, and just go for it.
Ew, if I could find my bell buttons.
Usually we play shows wearing something in the form of like saran wrap. The 3 of us. Yeah, just saran wrap.
And
That's
nipple
probably
bells.
to be expected.
Nipple bells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring a little Red Hot Chili Peppers to the thing. Big ass light bulbs.
And colorful boots.
Everybody loves colorful boots.
Even Bootsy Collins. Who said? Alright, it should be a good show. I mean, Old Ironsides, I don't, all you guys sound like all the bands in the list sound pretty like, heavy and loud. So it should be pretty interesting because Old Ironsides is low ceiling kind of place. So
Yeah, the bodies suck it up though.
definitely.
If it's a shoulder to shoulder in there, it won't be bad.
And you can always hear it from around the corner of the bar.
Around the corner of the
Hi.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
That was-
exactly.
For sure.
Go to Elixir for a burger and come back.
Yeah.
You're good. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
All right, this was the Grumpy with me, John from Your Music Magazine, Sacramento Band Olympics, February